This is Duke University. I would say the couple of top trends that we see are that loads are not growing as much as they used to. Energy efficiency, technology improvements, even some cultural changes for how people use power has changed. That still provides a lot of opportunity for certain parts of the sector, including those that are focused on clean energy, as there's a shift within technologies, but it's something we all have to focus on. Another key trend is the innovation in technology. We've seen tremendous innovations in the smart grid for how smart and intelligent our systems are, so how quickly we can respond to customer needs, but also different technologies that we're employing like battery storage, or even technology improvements in wind and solar that are making them that much more economic. Trying to envision what is going to happen in the next 10 years in the electricity sector, broadly speaking, is always going to be difficult. Who would have thought 5 years ago that the oil and gas markets would change so dramatically? And that's had a huge impact in what type of technologies different utilities are employing, or even independent power producers are building. So looking forward 10 years, we don't know. I certainly think distributed generation has a place in the marketplace. It's certainly something that some consumers and some markets will find very relevant. But I also think batteries will be highly impactful, and just broadly utility scale renewables will continue to have a significant place in how this market evolves. The market price changes for oil and gas have had a significant impact on how we look at the business going forward. On the side of Florida Power and Light Company, which is a large rate-regulated utility, it's been a tremendous value to customers, to consumers, because power prices go down. The ultimate rates that they pay have come down significantly with cheaper natural gas. So that's tremendously positive. On the competitive energy side, so NextEra Energy Resources is focused on the competitive business. It's changed the way that we do certain parts of our business. We're very focused on long-term contracts in order to have visibility to how we're going to make money from the significant capital investments we make. So we're very disciplined on that. It also creates real opportunities for technology innovation. The industry has responded very significantly to the need to be cost competitive in the renewable space. And then third, we've taken opportunities for new parts of the business. Increase in gas demand for the utility sector results in opportunities for folks to build gas infrastructure, which is something that we're focused on, including building different gas pipelines to support both the utility in Florida, but also other parts of the industry. Public policy is tremendously important to all aspects of the power sector. It always surprises me when folks talk about deregulation, because even in deregulated markets, there's significant regulation. Two that I would highlight that we expect to be significantly important are EPA's 111D regulations, the final rule, which some people know better as the Clean Power Plan, has the potential to have significant impact in the industry, from a significant shift from coal to natural gas, but also the significant deployment of renewables as a way to reach compliance and ultimately improve the environmental emissions that affect us all as just normal human beings in the United States. The other one is the production tax credit, what we call the PTC, which has been a significant incentive for wind development for a number of years. It has been one of those short-term extensions from a public policy standpoint, probably throughout its entire life, and certainly in the last 10 years. And every year we seem to face the discussion of if it's going to be extended and when. Now I think the discussion is really when do you phase it out and how do you phase it out? Because wind has gotten to be tremendously economic in many parts of the country, along with solar, which is very exciting. There are many technologies that are exciting today. Smart grid technology is certainly one of them. We talk about it at the utility, the interesting development. A number of years ago, I wouldn't have known when your power was out. And now in certain cases, until you called, and now in certain cases, we know in advance of a power outage of when something looks amiss in the whole broad fabric of the grid. And we're able to tell customers, hey, there's an issue, let's help you address it. Which is a tremendous shift in the value proposition of what companies provide to consumers. The other technology shifts are things like battery storage, which is really going to potentially change the way that we think about the grid, the way that it's managed, and the way that we make investments going forward. But there are lots of innovations. It's really an exciting time to be in the energy sector.